All right, this one's going to be on Moonlight and Sunshine. What is it and why would you want to use it? Think of it like this. If you ever use Jellyfin, or what's the popular one people say? Plex? I don't know why people use Plex when Jellyfin exists. Jellyfin is open source, guys. But it's Jellyfin, but for video games, right? You can stream your video games. Like, kind of like your own personal Game Pass, Xbox Game Pass, or like, what they call those? Nintendo Switch Online, but none of that proprietary shit. Is you just have it offline with your own games on your own computer. Nothing over like outside of the internet, just like internal internet only, right? So that's what you can do here. Now you can use this as a like regular RDP type of thing, remote desktop, but I mainly use it for games, so that's what I'm gonna show you off here, right? So let's connect to it. And we'll say we'll do DOS, right? Exo 6 here. I have it in here. So as this one's connect to my Windows 10 computer that has Exodus, and Exodus 6 requires like a launch box, and launch box only works with Windows 10 or higher. So that's why we got it here. And so there you go, it's connected. Now this is it's still fast even over Wi-Fi, you know. Right now I'm connected to Ethernet, but even over Wi-Fi it was fine too because I was doing this from my bed. I usually play the games from my bed, not in here, because on here I can just use the computer physically. But I can do this in my bed. I can do it in my tablet, which is another thing with the tablet. I'll talk about that later. But yeah, so here, look at this. I can play any of these games. Do I have it muted though or something? I think I have it muted. But yeah, let's say we play Lemmings here, right? Which I never played this game back in the days. I should have. It's my type of game. But I remember my classmate playing this game. So yeah, this is Exodus. Do we have any? I don't think so. There we go. We have the sound and everything. And we'll dig. Right, so there we're playing, let me lower the volume a little bit. But yeah, that's how I play my DOS games. And you know what I like about DOS games? It's basically just mainly using the mouse. I think so. I don't know. I haven't played a lot of DOS games. Oh, wait. There's some platformers too. Like I remember Jazz Jackrabbit. That one's a platformer, so... Anyways, that's how you would play game streaming. And if it's a slow paced game, it'll be even better. If it's a fast paced game, you might have some latency issues. A little bit, not too much though. But yeah, Red Alert, I've been playing, Command and Conquer and stuff like that with this. Awesome, awesome stuff. What else I got in here? So I do have like the other ones. Let me see here. For example, Flashpoint. If you want to play old Flash games, which I didn't really play a lot of Flash games back in the days, but I did play this what was that, Bloons TD on Flashpoint 10, but now right now we have Flashpoint Ultimate 13, and this thing has like just about like, I don't know, like over 1,000, not even 1,000, probably like 10,000 games, right? So if you want to be one of those data hoard like me and collect all these games, you have Exodus for all the DOS games, and you have this thing for the Flash games. And this one, let's see, Bloons. If you have any good Flash games that you used to play, let me know in the comments and I'll check it out. But yeah, this is the one I've beaten this one, but I don't think I've beaten all the levels. I've beaten like the main game, I think. But there's like a bunch of other levels in here that you can play. So yeah, this is another things that I play like offline. All right. Well, let's go, buddy. Oh man, I can't believe I click on that. Don't click. Yeah, okay, we're gonna play yes. And yeah, here's Balloons TD. Let me turn up the volume a little bit. All right, we'll do medium. Go. We'll put this here. And there you go, Balloons TD 5. All right, that's how you'll play it. What else is there? So yeah, we tried out with the Exodos. We tried out anything on Exodos? No, I clicked the wrong one. Oh, this one is what is this one? Scummvm, which I haven't played yet, but basically it's mainly like point and click games with this one. What was that one? Point and click games with this one, and they just take all the assets from the original game and use like an open source engine, and then they put it on top. It's kind of like an open RA, right? Open red alert. So so they can actually use like the new engine on different computers or even architectures, like on mobile phones, Mac, Windows, Linux, whatever it is, right? So it's being more modern. This is not the one I want. Where's the? I think I have to close that one off first, right? Scummvm. That's what I hate about the Launchbox stuff. I wish they can have like multiple instances of it, but it doesn't do that. And since all this project uses Launchbox, I don't want to merge it because that would be a horrible way to update, right? But here you go. If you have any good Scummvm games, let me know. I think the only ones that I'm aware of is Monkey Island, which I haven't played yet. I don't know what you guys. I just hate playing like games that has a lot of text that you have to read on my computer, on my desktop. I mean, I usually like to play those like either on my tablet or on my TV, where I can like lay down and enjoy reading it. Right, on my desktop, I don't like to do those type of games. I just want to be like quick like like action games or something that's like tower defense or something like that. Anyways, that's what you can do here if you want to play any of these games. All these are free, by the way, guys. If you want to download any of these, just search up Exodos or Flashpoint Ultimate 13 or something like that. And this one's my Playnite. This one's something I put together myself. Mostly like portable games only. Like games that you don't have to install, what they call it, game folders. Where you can actually just put it on a USB stick and it'll work on different Windows operating system. A caveat is that they must have like, some of them might have like a DirectX install on the computer already, and also like all the run libraries of, I think it's at Microsoft Visual Studios, right? Anyways, but yeah, here he goes. We'll say let's try out a game. I do have Need for Speed in here. So like I said, I am doing this over Ethernet, but I have tried this on Wi-Fi, and I don't feel any difference. Right? The only difference is you might have a little not glitch, but like you can see the quality dips a little bit, the picture quality, that is. All right, let's do some racing. As far as like peripherals that you can connect to this, like almost anything that you have support for, like a mouse and keyboard, what was that, gamepad, right? So your Xbox controllers, your PlayStation controllers, whatever it is that you have connected to, your client, and you can still use it. So I use this like on my NVIDIA Shield. And I can use my mouse, keyboard, controller, whatever it is. Horrible driving. But there you go, right? We'll close this off and off. It's spinning up the fans on my host computer. How do you get? Oh, there we go. Down here. Quit the game. But there you go. You can see it runs fine over Ethernet here, right? And that's how I play all these casual games. And most of these casual games you get for free, guys. So there's Abandonware, there's a Game Top, there's yeah, it's a bunch of stuff, right? War of Goo, Plants vs Zombies, all that stuff. Oh, the good thing about doing this thing, like for casual games, I don't know about you guys, I hate installing games on on my Android tablet, mainly because my shit's not rooted, and most of the time they'll tell you you can only install it on you know, the systems, not on SD card, right? So you can't install anything on your SD card because it'll be too slow and stuff like that. Or maybe there's a restriction, I'm not sure, but usually you cannot install on your SD card. And even if you install on your you know, your main I think that they have like an SSD or a flash drive in there, or some type of flash memory in there, right? You know, it'll get full because usually on a tablet you have like maybe like 32 gigs, and half of that is like the operating system and all the junk they have in there already, and so you don't have space for a lot of games. Well, I have a computer with terabytes of hard drives space, and all I do is stream all my games now. So I just stream all of my games, like, you know, Plants vs Zombies and stuff like that. And they do have this feature in here, which they didn't have this one last time. Like, I think like 2 or 3 years ago I tried this, but they didn't have it. But now they do. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. No, this was the one, yeah. Like in your settings here, like in your Moonlight settings, if you have a tablet though, right? What you want to do is, depending on the game that you want to use, because like if you play like Plants vs Zombies, you want to use the touchscreen, because by default they will use a trackpad, kind of like on your laptop. You know, you have the little trackpad, and you would have to drag your mouse. I mean, use your fingers to drag, you know, on your touchscreen to drag it like a mouse. That's not what you want to do. You want to use the touchscreen. All right, this one here, use touchscreen. You want to uncheck it, right? So you want to use the touchscreen as a touchscreen. So whenever you tap on your screen on your Android devices, it will actually just jump to that place instead of acting like a mouse. It's so stupid, but now they have it, and it's, the games on here is so much fun to play now. Because before I would have to use the touchscreen and then use my finger to drag it like a mouse, and that is no bueno, guys. Right? But yeah, now I can just use that on my tablet, and I can play it on my desktop, right? And then continue it when I go to the bathroom with my Android tablet, and when I come back, I'll lay down my bed and play it on my TV using a mouse or something, right? And that's how I do it with like all my casual games. And I got like terabytes of like casual games in here, so I don't have to install nothing on my Android devices. Plus, if you download anything on your Android devices, you don't know what kind of permissions it is. You don't know what kind of crap they have on there, right? And with this, I just have it all on my Windows machine. All the crap goes into my Windows machine, and I don't care because I have nothing in there, right? All my stuff in here is just games. I don't have anything else. You know, I'm not gonna log in my email or anything like that. I don't even use Windows, guys. This is kind of like my just pure gaming machine only, and that's what I got for here. Anyways, if you're interested in any of that, you make sure you install Sunshine, and it will actually open up a web UI like this. And it's real simple to set this up. Let me show you a little bit of configurations if you want to know. Mainly, you don't really want to do anything really, right? The only thing you want to do is go to network, enable UPnP, and also this one here. This one will allow you to access this web interface on different computers inside your, you know, your home network only, right? And As far as encryption, I don't do any encryption for my lane or my wireless because I just want to be quicker. So I don't want to introduce any lag. If you have something important, then yeah, you want to enable some of it. But I'm mainly just playing offline games. I'm not even like playing like like Steam games that's remote. I'm just doing like pure offline games, like DOS games, Flash games, and some casual games that I downloaded that's offline, right? What else is there that you need to do in here? That's mainly it for the network. Doing any in the video. Oh, if you want to add any like a different resolution, you can do in here, right? Like depending on your devices, like if you're streaming to like maybe your Vita, your Steam Deck or something like that, they have like different resolution you can add in here, right? Anything else? If you have NVIDIA, Intel, or AMD, then this is where you would set up your graphic card. My computer is not that powerful, guys. Look at this. This is my computer spec. This computer is like, I got it for free, guys. I actually got 10 of these. I said maybe, no, I think 20 of these computers for free. This is a Dell Optiplex 3020 mini tower. And it's just a i5 4570 GPU here. And this one's a Haswell. All right. And what else is there? What do we need to say? 8 gigs. And is there a graphic card in here? They don't show you the graphic card, do they? Let me bust out the other one here. The device manager. As far as graphic card, look at this. This is a built-in graphic card, guys. Not even a dedicated graphic card. It's an iGPU Intel HD graphics 4600 here. All right. That's it. Right. Everything in here is stock besides like the hard drives I added. So it's not even like a very powerful computer. And this computer, I think it's like at least over a decade, maybe like 15 years. I'm not sure. Right. But at least a decade. Right. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you can get this for cheap, maybe like $50 or something like that, or even probably a better computer than this, and still have access to it. So make sure you get requirements. I think the minimum requirements is an i3 or above, right? So yeah. If you have an old computer, not too old though, you can't use Core 2 Quad or Core 2 Dual like that. You need like at least an i3 or higher. But yeah, that's it for the specs of this computer, and it's good enough to play all my casual games, and even like probably like I don't have a dedicated graphic card though, but if I have a dedicated graphic card, then I can play like even modern games like Windows 10 games, right? At decent settings, that is. Anyways, that's my setup for doing this with Sunshine, and it's a really, really cool software meets hardware way to stream your games, or even if you just want to use it just for remote desktop purposes only, like running your applications. Some people use it for Office or something like that, or Adobe. You can use it for that too. I mainly use it just for gaming because I don't really use Windows. My main computer is still, my Linux desktop here, guys. Right. As far as my, as far as the hotkeys for Moonlight, what we got here? So this is how you quit the session. Control Alt Q and Shift. All right. Control Alt Shift and X is to toggle full screen. Right. So for example, this one here, this is how you toggle the window mode and then full screen again, right? So there you go. That's how you would do the hotkey stuff. Anything else in here that we want to do? Yeah, the settings here is not that hard to figure it out, The only thing that you need to figure it out is, the only thing that you need to add is just the applications here, like I showed you already. Pretty simple. You add a new one. Right, you add a new one, and for example, I have Flashpoint 13 here. What do we got? So you give it a name, Flashpoint 13, right? And down here, you click on Add Detached Commands, and then you point it to where you saved it to. So this one is Flashpoint Ultimate 13. If there's a space between your path, then you need to use quotes, right? And if you want to have a image, you can put in a URL of that image. So a PNG URL of it, you know. But if you have it locally, it's saved in where they installed it, Sunshine. There's a folder called assets, and you want to put that in there, then you can just use it locally. And that's what I did here. I just put in Flashpoint, and make sure it's in PNG. They don't accept like JPEG or anything like that. And then you save it, and then it will just restart the program itself, so you don't have to do anything. But that's how it will show up when you do this here. Let me show you here. Right, so these are all your icons here. Look, quit out of that. Okay, so this is all your icons, right? So here's Flashpoint. This is how it looks like. This is my Playnite and all these other ones. If you wanted it to show up here and look nice, that's how you would do it, right? Anyways, that's pretty much it, and that is kind of like my Jellyfin, but for video games, and it's all offline, right? There's no like, you know, middleman that's gonna charge you for using Game Pass or Nintendo Switch Online, any of that bullcrap. I haven't tried this with like retro games yet. I do have a Batocera machine, but I hate using Batocera because those I don't know what's wrong with those folks, but they don't want you to install anything else besides what they got. So if you try to install like Sunshine, you're gonna have headaches, right? If you try to install like even like basic stuff like Tmux, they have a SSH server, but they don't allow you to install Tmux. It's so stupid. So I might have to ditch Batocera. I do like it, but if you try to go outside of their wall garden, it reminds me of like Mac, the Mac folks or the Apple folks. If you try to go outside of what they want you to use, you're gonna have issues. You're gonna have problems. You're gonna have like roadblocks, right? But anyways, that's what I'm gonna do next with retro games. Like Super Nintendo, SNES, Genesis, and stuff like that. I just want to stream everything, and all my saves will be just on the computer. I don't have to waste my time like trying to do different places. I'll just stream it, and all my saves will be in that one place. I probably only up to like Dreamcast. I don't think my computer is powerful enough to do PlayStation 2 and all that stuff. But maybe Dreamcast will work. Anyways, long story short, you should try it out. Sunshine for the server, Moonlight for the client. If you want to stream your games, right? That'll be it for this one.